Hi, all curious minds. In this video, I want to talk about why I'm stuck with a project. And well, everybody is familiar with this feeling that there is a huge project and we just not, we are just procrastinating it and we're not going to anywhere. And I was thinking about this topic, and what I've learned, well, our mind is basically very good at recognizing different kind of patterns. It's a natural thing, and we have a natural. Okay. Well, we have a natural oblivions. I hope I spelled this correctly. So when we against wasted efforts. So we don't want to do any waste of effort. So basically, we developed a pattern to find out different kind of waste efforts. One could be imagined like we have a bowl and we try to fill it with water, and it will rise and rise and rise till a point. But when this bowl is leaking, well, basically what we just tried to put it on the top, it's going to be a wasted effort. Let's say in the modern life. This bucket represents our daily routine. So we fill the bucket with our morning coffee or morning activities. Then we try to get on a call and schedule a meeting. Now we want to, well, do some active work, and here is the leak. And we try to do something after this. Our mind will recognize this pattern and say, no, this is enough. We have only available energy to fill the bucket this high, no, not higher. And there is a other type of wasted effort. Let's see. Let's imagine we are in a cave. And the cave collapsed in front of us. We try to dig out ourselves, but the dervish is just keeping falling down. Our mind will recognize this as a wasted effort, because no matter what, how much energy I try to put in the effort to get out, maybe it's easier to move in another direction and find an exit on the other side. So these were the two patterns that I'm just thinking about. And here comes, what is a project? So, project. A project, basically something that we want to do. It has a starting point, person 0, and eventually we will reach the end goal. So a project needs to have a starting point and an end point. So when we put energy into it, well, basically at some point we're going to be succeed. For example, like in the hunter-gatherer world, when somebody went out to hunt, then eventually they will be succeed in their hunting process and get the reward. We love projects. We can go on with projects, but when we see a wasted effort, we are going to just shut down and do something else instead. If we are keeping this in mind, well, we may see that we can only work on projects, not on wasted efforts. So when I'm stuck on a project, so we may ask, is it a project? Does it has a starting point and an end point? If it don't have, well, it's not a project. If it's not a project, then maybe it's a wasted effort, and it may fill up my bucket of activities, and it blocks me from doing useful stuff. Or I'm in the cave trying to dig myself out. And in IT, well, we can stuck in a project quite often because we're talking about projects all the time. This is a project like, for example, creating an access control, but someone will need to maintain it, and an access control can get into a stuck in this wasted effort based. But you may say, oh, we have a working day, like day. We start at 8, we work to 5, 8 to 5, And we can say we're done with our 8 hours and our working day, the working day project is done. Our mind works differently. It doesn't understand the passing time as we expect. So I'm working on a project daily is not a metric for, not a, not a way to define a project. Or I have, for example, 40 days, a sprint long time period to finish a project, a proof of concept or something similar like that. We don't understand this concept in this manner. Maybe a project could have different activities around it. For example, we want to build a knowledge base, a knowledge set. Somehow we'll try to put some knowledge into it, and somebody else will review it. If we are on the review side, and there are multiple persons trying to put something into this knowledge set, but they are constantly making mistakes, this could feel like a wasted effort. Because what if one of the ones who pushing information into the knowledge set doing some mistakes and we don't have a control over what they are trying to put into the knowledge set? Well, basically, we will feel like we are stuck in the cave. The road ahead of us, well, basically blocked because we don't have any control over this side. And our mind will find a way to escape it. I hope this was a bit useful, and maybe when you are stuck on a project, now you have the ability to stop a bit and try to find, is there any wasted effort like pattern on the project? And if you try to eliminate this wasted effort, maybe you will be able. Okay. So maybe you will be able to identify what is the bottleneck and go on with your daily activities. I was Zoltán Toma, and this was the Curious Minds Collective. If you liked it, well, okay. Hit a like and see you in an upcoming video. Bye.